I'm Cade Phillips, and I'm going to be interviewing Nolan. Um, so, when did you wake up when you were on the DC field trip?
Can't remember the exact time, but it was around 6-ish, 6:30.
All right. Was there a pool at the hotel?
There was not. There is
Okay.
no pool.
Okay. That kind of stinks. What were some things that you should bring and some things that you shouldn't bring?
Feel like you should bring all the toiletries like deodorant, something to wash your teeth with, mouthwash, anything necessary, and
Mm-hmm.
lots of clothes. You're gonna need it.
All right. Was it like tiring to walk? How long you walked every day?
Feel like standing was more tiring than the walking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm Xavion, and I'll be interviewing Jackson Martin about his DC trip. So, what was your favorite thing about DC?
I really like the Arlington National Cemetery and the Lincoln Memorial.
That sounds cool. What was your least favorite thing about it?
Um, I didn't really have a least favorite part. I really liked it all because it was like so factual, and you kept getting facts throughout the day.
Yeah. Uh, like, what was, dang it. Uh, what was like good food that you ate? I don't know.
Um, I really liked the breakfast at the hotel.
That makes sense. That's it.
I'm Aiden, and today I'm interviewing James. So, how do the bathrooms work?
Like on the bus?
Yeah.
Well, it was like in the back, and it was really only used for emergencies. Like we didn't go back there much.
Mm. So, how nice was the hotel? What did the rooms look like?
The rooms are pretty big. They're like two beds and a bathroom. I mean, it had a TV in it. It had a little like recliner. It was pretty nice.
Are you allowed to use all the stuff in the hotel, or is there some stuff you can't?
Yeah, I think you're allowed to use everything. I mean, we used the TV, the phone. I mean, we were allowed to use most of it.
Nice.
Northwestern Middle School. I'm Emma Schaefer, and today I'm going to be interviewing
Lillian Blair.
So Lily, why should sixth and seventh graders consider going to DC?
DC was just a really fun trip, and you learned a lot about our nation's capital and our history, and it was just a lot of fun.
Did you have a favorite part to an exhibit that you went to that you wanted to share?
I really like the Holocaust Museum because you just learned a lot about the raw truth of what went on, and you could see all of the shoes that wouldn't burn in the incinerators, and you could just see every size and smell the burning leather.
Was there a favorite part of that museum that stuck out to you more?
I really like the Daniel story. It was about this kid whose parents and whole family was shipped off, and then at the end there was a hallway full of lights that represent children who died in the Holocaust.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Scarlett Madrid, and
I'm-
we're here with.
I'm Jalen White.
So, did your fee did the school cover your fee for your whole trip?
So you had to pay money to go on the trip, but like the money you paid allowed you to like eat food there, and then sometimes they'll give us $20 to like spend money on food. But most of the stuff was covered by you paying before.
That's cool. Did you get to choose your room? Who you're with?
Yeah, you get to choose who you room with and who you sit on the bus with. You don't get to like specifically choose the room or like the floor you're on, but you get to choose like who you get a room with. And
Oh, that's cool.
I'm Cade Phillips, and I'm interviewing
Ava McCain.
about the Washington, D.C. field trip. So, what was your favorite part about the Washington, D.C. field trip?
My favorite part was the Holocaust Museum. I feel like we got to see all the real stuff that happened and not just from the textbook like we would normally do at school.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool too. So, can you tell us more about some of the places you went?
We went to the Arlington National Cemetery, and we had a tour guide, and she walked us through all the tombs and stuff, and she explained what the symbols meant and their religions and everything, like how you could tell from the tombstone. And then after that, we went to the wreath laying ceremony, which was guards on the tomb of the unknown soldier, and they our school laid a wreath, and there's people who have to walk out there, and they're really uniform, and then they just have to lay the wreath on the tomb.
That's cool.
I'm Emma Schaefer, and today I'm going to be interviewing
Ava Nunnally.
So Ava, if you had the opportunity to go to Washington, D.C. again, would you do it?
I think I would definitely go back to Washington, D.C. just because it was a really good experience and I really enjoyed getting to spend time with all my friends and my teachers. I think it was just a really good experience overall.
So can you tell us about how the bus ride was down there?
So the bus ride there, it was really good, but if I would recommend either bringing a different pair of shoes to change into because sometimes it's kind of hard when you're in a seat with another person to keep getting up to get your shoes on. So I would bring another pair of shoes that you don't have to tie up to leave with you on the bus. And yeah, you just take a couple stops and then that's about it.
Would you recommend bringing something that you didn't bring that you wish you would have?
I think I pretty much got everything. I would just say remember all of your toiletries, bring lots of layers because the weather can be very different on all the different days, and just make sure you have everything overall that you'll need.
Thank you.
I'm Xavier Council and I'm interviewing
Cameron Toth.
Annabelle Scroggins.
So, what was the experience of the wreathling thing?
Like at first, like I thought it was gonna be really scary, but they tell you what to do and they like lead you through it and like when like it's going on, they talk to you like during the ceremony, even if you like forgot what to do. And it was pretty easy.
I actually got to lay the wreath down on, I don't know what it's called, but me and my friend did it. It was really terrifying, but the guards were really nice about it. It was an incredible honor to be a part of.
Okay. So, how was the dinner cruise thing? Whatever it's called.
It was really fun, actually. We got to go up on the deck and look outside. It was really cold, though, but it was really fun.
Bring layers. It was very cold. It rained a lot and it's very cold. But the dinner cruise itself was pretty fun. The food was good and the staff was nice and the teachers danced. It's kind of funny.
That's all.
I'm Aiden. I'm with Jillian Bisher. So, how was the cruise? Like, how big was the ship and what'd you guys do?
So the ship was about, I would say it was about 3 stories. So we ate on the ship, and then we also danced a little bit too.
Nice. So, what time did you guys have to like wake up in the morning to go?
Okay, so we woke up about 7:30, but it really depended on what time someone knocked on your door because that's when you had to wake up is when someone knocked on your door. Or you could wake up earlier if you wanted to.
So, was it like hard waking up in the morning due to the knock? And if you didn't, what would happen?
So I had a couple friends that they actually didn't. Someone didn't knock on their door like accidentally, but it was only like one person. So if you it's pretty easy to wake up to it. It's pretty loud, and yeah.
All right. Did you take the bus everywhere or did you walk?
So it really depended. Most of the time we took the bus, but when we went to Arlington, we walked around Arlington National Cemetery, and then we walked like some places. It just really depended.
All right.
Hi, I'm Silas West, and I'm going to be interviewing Mrs. Miller. How long have you been going on the trip?
This year, 2025, I believe, was my 11th or 12th trip to DC.
Do you know how much it cost?
So the student cost this year was a little over $900. We start pushing out information about the trip in January or February. We'll have a meeting once the trip is board approved, and then we will start sending out information about that. And so there are payment plans where students, certain amounts are due at certain times. So the company works with you on that and makes it more manageable that way.
What are some of your favorite parts of the trip?
That's hard to answer. I love everything about the trip. I would say all of the outside memorials are some of my favorites. The Korean War Memorial, the Lincoln Memorial, and the World War II Memorial are three that really stand out for me. And I enjoy the Holocaust Museum. And we didn't get to go inside the Smithsonian museums this year because of the government shutdown, but I really enjoyed the Smithsonian museums too.
That's it.
Hi, Northwestern Middle School. I'm Hannah Bell.
And I'm Zoe Baumgartner.
And we are going to be interviewing people from DC
about their pros and cons.
Hello, I'm Mia Harris. And I'm Harper Schultz. And today I'm going to be asking Harper about her pros and cons of DC. So, what was your biggest pro? Like, what was your favorite part of DC?
My favorite part was probably going to the Holocaust Museum because I've always really liked learning about that, and I thought it was really cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, what was your con or your dislike of DC?
Probably the food because I feel like we were always rushed to eat and we didn't have very many options. But I get it because it was hard to get food for everybody at the same time.
Yeah. I would want whatever food I want, whatever my tummy desires.
Yes.
Okay, that's all. Thank
All
you.
right, yeah, thank
Bye.
you.
Hi, I'm Clayton Cook, and I'm here with
Mrs. Timmy.
Today we're going to be asking her about the government shutdown. So, what did your kids do for the government shutdown?
Well, we had planned to go to Grissom, and when we get to go to Grissom, it's an amazing experience. We do get on the KC-135 planes we see flying around here. We're able to sit in the pilot seats and get down where the boom is as well. But because government shut down, that was a no-go for us. So with my awesome team of Mrs. Smalley and Mr. Courier this year, we revamped our day, which was Wednesday, and we did still show our movie. Then we did some Just Dance in the lobby. We did some coloring and puzzles, and then we had some board game time instead of getting to go on our trip that day.
What was the pros and cons of staying here?
Well, the pros, I guess we didn't have to leave, so we saved the school some money because we didn't have to go anywhere on their buses. And cons is that we didn't get that awesome experience of going on the plane.
And that's it for Miss Timmy.
All right.
Hi, I'm Clayton Cook, and today we're interviewing
Mr. Courier. Glad to be with you.
Today we're going to be asking him some questions. What is the pros and cons of staying here when they went on the DC trip?
So last week, about half of the 8th grade stayed here, while the other half went to DC. I was part of the group that stayed here. We went on a lot of one-day field trips that were really, really interesting. Places I wouldn't go to on my own, but it was fun to go to with the kids. We went to the mayor's office, the fire department, the police department, the Lewis Cass Educational Center, the Kokomo Career Center, and I thought the kids got a lot of good exposure to career jobs, career opportunities, and had a great time.
That's it for Mr. Courier.
How many years have you guys been doing Spell Bowl?
This is my third year. This is actually my first year doing Spell Bowl, and I really only did it because Miss Sparling was the coach, but I actually really liked it.
That's cool. Anyway, how does it work?
So basically, what you do is you get, in about September, about that time, you get 1,400 words to study. And you have to at least kind of study them all very carefully, cautiously. And then you, in like a month, basically, you go up on stage. Well, you have a competition against about 4 other schools. And what you do is you there's rounds. There's 8 rounds? Yeah, 8 rounds, and you go up on stage, one person per round, and you have to spell out 9 words. Not spell out, but write down 9 words, and if you get them correct, you get a point for each word you get correct.
That's pretty cool. But you heard it from here, folks. Have a great weekend, Northwestern kids.
We're all going to do this. Yeah.